Hello, I'm Mark Killian. I'm the editor of the Florida Bar Journal and News in Tallahassee, and I'm here today on Zoom with Florida Bar President John Stewart from his home in beautiful Vero Beach to talk about the Florida Bar's response to the coronavirus pandemic. Welcome, John.
Mark, thanks. I see you're at home telecommuting like I am as well.
And we are. And I know I haven't seen you, or we haven't been together since early March at the Tallahassee Bar Association's 100th anniversary gala. A lot's changed since then. Tell me, what's the Florida Bar's position on the stay-at-home order issued by Governor DeSantis on April 1st in response to COVID-19?
Well, for the safety of our members and for the safety of our clients and really for the safety of our citizens, we really maintained from the beginning that, all lawyers, to the extent feasible, to the extent possible, should be staying at home, should be working remotely, and only really when not to the extent possible should they be meeting with clients and going into the office and providing services that are really urgent or essential. And we really reminded our members and our lawyers that when they have to meet those urgent needs for their clients, that they still need to be observant of the CDC and the local health officials' hygiene guidelines and social distancing. So, I think we've been working hard to be responsible corporate citizens, and it's a challenge. One of the issues we've dealt with is the governor's order might be a little bit confusing, but I think we can work around that. I think everyone's figured out what it means, but the local municipalities started entering some stricter, more stringent orders. And so, we took the step, and I wrote a letter and spoke with the Florida Association of Counties and the League of Cities just to try and get consistency across the state. And I think that really helped.
That's good. That sounds like sound advice. And where can Florida lawyers find information and updates on the bar's response to COVID-19?
Well, the bar has done a fantastic job, and thank you, Mark, and your team at the Journal and the News for continuing to work remotely and covering really just the great topical information, stories that I know are interesting to our members and to our readers. But if you just go to the Florida Bar's homepage, there's a banner, COVID-19. You can't miss it. You click on it, and it brings you to a wealth of resources that the bar has available, including journal and news articles.
What types of resources are available to bar members at this time?
I think we haven't broken down into fairly discrete categories. We've taken a lot of effort to work with the Florida Clerks of Courts, with the Office of State Court Administrators, and of course with our Florida Supreme Court, to assure that our members have all the latest in the court orders, both the statewide orders that are in application, as well as county and local circuit orders. And in doing so, those are all available on the website. And we've also provided email addresses to the clerk of courts and to the chief judges so that they can get local orders out to the attorneys locally, so that statewide, not every attorney has to receive every order, whether local or not. And this also includes our Florida federal court. So we have a court resource page, portion of the page. It's really fantastic. Sliding along for the benefit of our members further, we have a member resources page, which I really look at in two categories. The first categories really relates to continuing legal education. Of course, I guess if there is a silver lining in the pandemic, the silver lining is that we're all learning how to work remotely. We're all improving our technological skills, and to assist in that, legalfuel.com, which is the bar's sort of practice development technology portion of our website, has some great free CLEs that are new and topical relating to COVID-19. It has CLEs relating to working remotely. It has CLEs relating to the CARES Act. It has CLEs relating to, sort of stress and dealing with stress from working remotely, because we're all dealing with that, whether we it's just a challenge. You and I were talking about having to get used to different platforms. Maybe it's not as easy to work from your laptop. It's not as easy to work remotely. You have distractions. You might be homeschooling your kids or have kids doing work at home. So there's a lot of great free CLE for our members, which are available there. And I'll I'll just add as a quick side point that the Florida Bar leadership and our executive director, Josh Doyle, we've extended the CLE reporting deadline. So anyone that had a CLE obligation beginning in February of 2020 all the way through July, their reporting cycle is now not due until August 31 of 2020. So not only do we have a lot of great, helpful, free CLE, but we've extended the time for people that are caught in this challenging time to get their education requirements.
How about some of the bar's efforts on mental health and wellness?
You know, the bar's been pushing that for years, and you know, thankfully so. I think now is a really anxious time. I mean, it's an anxious time for all of us. You know, we're not sure what the future holds. We're anxious about our family and friends. We're anxious about our practices. We're anxious about the new normal. And I give, you know, all the credit to my president-elect, Dory Foster Morales. She had the vision for a great program, the Florida Bar's mental health helpline, I think we were calling it now, which is set to roll out her year, July 1, but we have advanced it on the calendar. It's going to roll out May 1. It's going to be free to all of our members. And it's a fantastic program where you call in. I mean, really, you start out, you call in if there's just crisis intervention, you need help, you call in, it's free. But also, even if you're not at a crisis point, but you're suffering from anxiety or isolation or depression, which we could all be doing in these times for sure, you call into this hotline and they can refer you to a local mental health counselor or therapist for up to 3 free sessions. So I really applaud Dory for, getting that together so that we are able to offer it so soon to our members. And it's just fortuitous. And I mean, unfortunate that we have to deal with it, but fortuitous at the same time that we're able to roll that out. So I think that's going to be a huge member benefit. And I think our members are going to find it really helpful at this challenging time.
Well, wonderful, John. That's a lot of great information for our membership. I thank you for taking the time to talk with me today. I hope you and your family stay well, and I look forward to the day when we can see each other in person again.
Yes, thanks, Mark. I hope the same for you and your family, and really to all of our members. Stay safe. We're all going to get through this together, and I think we're going to come out stronger on the other side. So thanks, Mark, for your time. Thanks for all that our members are doing. I just want to throw this out there real quick. I know despite all the challenges that our members are facing, we're still showing that we're here for Florida citizens. We revamped our Florida legal help, legal answers for financially disadvantaged citizens. And Florida lawyers are stepping up even in this challenging time to show Florida citizens that we're here for them. So, I'm proud of our Florida lawyers and looking forward to getting out to be able to see everybody again and getting through this together.
Well, thank you, John, and stay well.
Yeah, you too. Take care.